So cottagecore aesthetic is the #1 trending hashtag out there for design. That's what I heard recently. So we're gonna talk about it. Now I did a video a while back and it has done very well. So thank you for that. And we're gonna talk some more about it. So hello my dears, this is Sarah from SheHoldsDearly.com. Let's take another deep dive into cottagecore decorating. So when you hear cottagecore, and it is a new and upcoming style that has really, I think, been on the scene for the last couple of years, you're gonna think of Holly Hobby style. Granny chic is another term you'll hear for cottagecore. It's really popular among teenage girls and early 20s. If you're an Anne of Green Gables fan, your time has come. What I love about cottagecore is that it's so doable. It's so easy to do, but with thrifting, it's very unpretentious. It's very nature inspired, which helps keep it economical. So you're gonna see mushrooms and butterflies and birds. I especially think it is a home run if you wanna do this style for a little girl's space. You can't go wrong. I would love to do a third video. Maybe we'll just get a cottagecore series going. I would love to do a third video on how to do it really economical. So redo a whole room for $100 or something crazy like that. So let me know in the comments below if you're interested in me putting that together. Now, for today's video, I pulled these pictures from Instagram accounts. So I'm just gonna introduce a few of them up front and you can start following them if this is your deal that you love and you can get more inspiration from them. So the first one is called Sunny Flowers _cottage. She's from the Ukraine and she does have a YouTube channel. It's called your_sunny_flowers. Next up, I recommend following clark.cottage.gardens. And her gardens are famous for how beautiful they are, but I feel like they really capture the essence of cottagecore. So go there for garden designs and just regular English garden style. Okay, next up is Jasmina Bailon. She's a Swedish designer. I don't even need to tell you why I think she's amazing. Just look at this. And the last one is gonna be Indora World, INDOORA World. And I really like hers for her close-ups and just getting the details of what is expected in cottagecore, how collected it is and how concentrated it is. I feel like she's a really good account to study for that. Okay, now say that you like cottagecore but you want to add a little twist to it. I'm gonna throw in a couple more. So, all right, this is for the girl who loves cottagecore but wants to go a little more dark and moody. Go to the account The Old Potato Store, and she also has a store. So that's fun. You can actually buy her decorations and put them right in your house. She's a British designer and her stuff is very nice. Okay, say you love cottagecore but you want to go lighter and you want to bring in lots of whites, like you were the shabby chic diehard back in the day. You want to follow shabby_whites for that style. If you love rich colors and the fall colors, then you're gonna wanna follow Cozy with an S, Cozy Academia. All right, so let's get started. Cottagecore is ultra feminine. It's the most feminine style I know of, and it's hopelessly romantic. It is straight out of 1900s English cottage era. It is not minimalistic. And actually, that's why I don't go full board cottagecore, because I don't want to have to dust everything and I don't want it to collect clutter. So that is the downside. If you don't like ultra feminine, you're not going to like this. If you don't like lots of things, you're not gonna like this. Otherwise, it's good. I really feel like COVID helped start this look because everybody was home, we were trying to be cozy, and we kind of just wanted our things around us all the time. So that's very cottagecore, to have everything out, open shelving, peg rails, everything showing, even like your clothes hung out, so not minimalistic. All right, for textiles, now's the time to bring out those needlepoint pillows, the cross-stitch artwork that Grandma made that you hang on the wall. You want layers and layers of lace. If you want this look, just start collecting lace everything. Lots of lace, lots of florals. Add a curtain under your sink. Layer everything. Okay, for walls, you're going to think wallpaper. Lots of florals, lots of layers. You can't really overdo it with this look. Millwork is very beautiful and very celebrated, so you're gonna paint it probably a light muted color. And little thrifty tip, if you don't want to spend $500 to wallpaper the room, you could do an accent wall with just book pages, and that would be very cottagecore. All right, remember how I said that things are out, everything is around you. So I'm gonna list off a few things to be collecting and have showing all around you. Number one is gonna be books. Books, books, books everywhere, stacks of them, piles of them, rows of them, lots of books. You're gonna want florals, which we've already mentioned. Florals on anything, florals everywhere. You can let them clash. This is the only style I would say go ahead and clash your florals. You can have way too many of them and it doesn't look bad. Lots of bouquets of wildflowers. So fields of wildflowers are awesome, bouquets of wildflowers, dried wildflowers, and live plants. So I'm actually a fake plant girl. I get criticized for that, but I only have so much time, and that's where one of the things that I cut. So I think you need real ones though if you're gonna go cottagecore, and just rows of them and all along shelves, along the top of the room, in front of windows. Go for it. Furniture is I feel like it's really humble. I feel like it can be things you find on the side of the road. You don't have to change them, just as long as they're old and simple and beat up, it's gonna work. And for lighting, bring on the crystal chandeliers. Lots of crystal chandeliers. Candles are good, string lights are good, lots of soft, pretty little pops of light. Now, when you want to decorate your wallpapered walls, you're going to look at the messy, really collected gallery wall, which, by the way, I can send you some free prints if you would like to add those into your wall. Go to 12vintageartprints.com and I'll send those to your inbox. Another fun one, can be very inexpensive, is to do a wall with a bunch of hats. Sun hats, not baseball hats. And finally, for the horizontal decorations or vignettes, you're going to find floral china. Lots of floral china, and you can run these along the tops of shelves. You can have them sitting out like a tea party, even like a tea set. You definitely are going to want a tea set. And mix and match, doesn't matter. It's time to bring out Grandma's china. Do lots of open shelving, do lots of peg rails, hang your pots and pans, hang your aprons, hang candles, hang dresses you're gonna wear. Anything that is soft and feminine is showing. And lastly, the handwritten letter is very loved in this group. So you can have those sitting out with wax seals. Everything looks very lived in and timeless and fairy tale, and like there's a story, like you walked into a story and things are happening. So you see the letter being written and the tea ready to pour, and there's constantly stories being created with this look. Now, my channel is focused on interior design, but I am gonna throw out a couple of ideas for outside the house. So arches with climbing roses, the whole English garden feel. So wildflowers instead of lawn, throw in some wicker furniture, and definitely a clothesline. To wrap it up, I want to share two of my favorite accounts. I've been following them from the very beginning of when I started Instagram 6 years ago, and this was before Cottagecore was cool. These are families, each of them has 3 children, and so it's fun to see a family living in a cottagecore little world, and they're very into slow living, so I'm inspired by just the way they appreciate every detail and they're so careful with their money. So Carrie Moon from Bonjour Moon is a fabulous account, and she has an extra Instagram account that sells her clothes. She does thrifted dresses. I think you're gonna love this little family, and just her captions are amazing. Her style of writing is so detailed and so appreciative of everything beautiful in life. And then Sarah Jo Brierton from Brierton Farm is a friend of mine, and her account is really good too. And she has an old farmhouse that they very frugally, carefully remake, and it's just fun to see like what they give each other for Christmas and the way they creatively stretch money and make everything beautiful. Alright, so did I miss anything for Cottagecore? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button so I can send you more videos on how to make interior design easy. Alright, take care. I'll talk to you soon.